be amazed. 80% of the assessments you do are on my bike when I'm coming up the hill. It's usually that I think of them weeks before and I can work through them.
It's because there's serotonin, don't you think?
It's gotta be. It's gotta be, right? It makes perfect sense.
I think so.
I think so too. So we'll get that. We'll get this. Yeah, be real careful. I had my midlife crisis purchase on the weekend. I almost died riding home from work on Friday. I think I told you. I got one of those fat bikes. I've been talking about it for years.
I wanted to tell you something that I forgot to tell you on Monday. I learned a life hack about your tires if you want to ride around in the winter.
Yes, tell me.
Ties.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I've tried it.
Man.
I tried it already.
I'm so excited to tell you.
I know, and thank you, Brittany. And it makes sense. I've tried everything for 20 years of bike commuting in the winter. I built my own set of tires. Me and my friend Doug built our own set of tires. He still uses them, and he was cursing this morning when he came in with them. I'm like, what? Set of tires don't work? Shut the hell up. The zip ties are great for about 5 minutes. If it's below freezing, they then break off. Because they become brittle plastic. It's great if it's above freezing, but it's been above freezing like once in a week for like a 10-minute period yesterday. Portland would be great. For slushy snow, it's great. I also ride a mountain bike with low air in the tires. Put big downhill mountain bike tires on with low air. That's great until the snow changes consistency just enough. If it's hard pack, like it was on Friday morning, so I took the mountain bike Thursday. Friday I came in because I had to get work done. So I put my cyclocross bike tires on with studs. So I've got basically a road bike that's geared like a mountain bike with studded tires, running about 55 PSI. And in the morning at 5 a.m., it's freaking awesome. I'm like a Tour de France rider, screaming down the road in the middle. Cars are going slower than me. I'm going by them.
Oh my God.
Got up here, no problem. Left here at 6 p.m. The roads were a disaster. Skating rink, slush, tops. I spent half the time in the road, out of the road. I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of trying to fix my bikes that I have to work in the snow. Next time I see a fat bike that's relatively decently priced, I want to buy it. I go to pick up our skis on Saturday. My wife took our skis to Gear Fix to get waxed. I'm like, why'd you do that? I can wax our skis. Well, you got enough on your plate. Like, damn it. And I walk into Gear Fix and I saw Molly.
Molly.
I saw her and she
You
had
named her already.
And before I saw this, I saw her, I'm like, oh, hi, Molly. The name just popped into my mind. Molly the Muckluck. And I walked by her, I'm like, we'll go see you later. And I went in and got the skis, and then I took it for a test drive. And has anybody ever ridden one of those fat bikes? Holy
I've seen them all over the place since the snow started.
What's that?
Fatback is a brand.
No, it's a salsa.
My husband works for Fatback.
Oh, I wish I had known that. I would have bought one from him.
I know.
I totally would have bought one from
He
him.
was working riding them.
But it wouldn't have been Molly.
It wouldn't have been Molly, it would have been Frank. So anyway, now I can ride anywhere. I rode up Pilot Butte this weekend like 3 or 4 times, just I mean, it's amazing. The road's not plowed, you can blow right through the snow. I saw a deer up there, I was like, what the hell are you doing up here? As I went by. So, wonderful rides. They are, you guys have ridden them, you know how much fun they are. I came roaring down Pilot Butte, I'm like, this is fun, I can't crash. I'm trying to and I can. So, anyway, that's my midlife crisis purchase. So that thing is great on the roads. Cars, I don't know. I stopped right outside of Sport this morning coming in. The bike lane is non-existent. It looks like the surface of the moon. The road that's clear had a sheen of ice on it. So it looks like asphalt, but it's actually as slick as snot.
Black ice.
And then there's chunky ice in between the wheel wells of the cars.
Yeah.
The only patch, this amazed me, the only patch of asphalt from my house to Juniper Pool to COCC that was completely clear of ice and snow and dry was the parking lot where the gates were closed on the south end of campus. So the big College Loop parking lot, that is completely dry, and the gates are closed. You can't get into it. I don't follow that one. I don't follow that one.
Why are they doing that?
I don't know.
They're closing Redmond down to break up all the ice.
To break up the ice.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
this was a mess. This was a mess of a storm.
They're
It's
gonna
fun.
chop it up.
Snow's great. It's winter. Well, it's not even winter yet, is it? It's like mid-fall.
It's just fall.
Yeah, winter's not till like the end of December. Like, I got another
December
month.
20th or something.
I got another month.
Check out.
Oh man, I gotta love it. So I guess my moral of the story is be careful. My bike is taking everything. I also weigh a combined total of 200 pounds with that bike. I'm running 12 PSI in basically motorcycle tires, so it's like designed to stick to that stuff. People probably don't have their snow tires on yet, I'm imagining. You know, so just be.
I got mine on yesterday and I was like,
there you
yes.
go. Just be careful, right? Just be super careful out there. I mean, I've seen really good driver behavior. I have, but also today coming into the circle at 9th and Newport. Come around the circle. A guy was coming down off of 9th, and he saw me too late. I have blinking lights on my bike so you can see me. And he saw me, I guess, too late. He's coming too fast, and he hit the brakes, and I saw the truck go shh, shh, shh. And I'm like, I'm timing it. I'm like, if I can cut across, so I cut across the circle and get out of his way. And he slid right into the circle. I mean, you know, so that it's the coefficient of friction right now is so low. The roads are almost as slick as they were last February when I did my rotator cuff damage. I crashed on that. Remember, I call it Zamboni Tuesday. Last February, we had that one day.
Yeah, it's like skating rink that they've
It was
watered.
literally a skating rink.
Yeah.
It rained just perfectly right before sunrise, and then it flashed from. You remember this, don't you? They closed school. The roads were terrible for like 4 hours, and then the sun came out and it all melted off. But in that 4 hours, I managed to F up my rotator cuff. But anyway.
It's supposed to rain this weekend.
It's supposed to rain this weekend, which will make it much better. Make the roads much better.
No, they said freezing rain and
I
fall.
was totally kidding about that. I was totally kidding about the better. It's going to make it much, much worse.
You should
So.
haul your bike on my road. I want to know.
What's that?
Juniper
Ooh, up Juniper?
or down.
Both. I'll do it on the way back. I have to come back to school today. I have to leave and come back. Come up Juniper. Okay. Promise. Archie Briggs has been great, which is steeper than Juniper, but Juniper is probably in worse condition because it's not paved up above.
So Archie Briggs,
Do it.
Briggs looks okay? Did you come
Archie
up?
Briggs is fine. Yeah, I can cruise right up. It's not a problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's-
The thing has
I can't fit
like,
this
you know how your
much.
car has first, second, third, and fourth gears? This thing has like 0.3. Like I'm spinning the pedals and I'm going like this. It's got such a low gear.
Yeah.
So, plus the tires really help too, so. Anyway, how about that? Goodness, just be careful out there is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Be super, super careful. Because it's supposed to get above freezing again, but then it's supposed to rain, and it's supposed to drop below freezing, so just be careful. If you see a crazy guy on a white bike with green rims, don't hit him.
Flashing lights.
Or, yeah, for flashing lights, exactly. Anyway, so, how's the project? Decent?
Ugh, frustrating.
Yeah, it was.